pipe in and talk about the Fed as well. To do this a little more straightforward tonight, we're going to do this with a lot of information. So get back, relax, set yourselves up because you're going to need to learn. So Bitcoin under 30,000. We broke the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame. We don't have a bearish engulfing second candle yet. What we have is we could very well be stuck in this range. Because if you bring this out, I think we're going to fall through here eventually. But this is what we must break to continue the downward trend. So we broke the ascending triangle. Now we're back testing it. I consider it an inside-out wedge when this happens. You break the uptrending support. Pizza Broth, welcome in. One of my favorites in the house. Welcome in, homie. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on Telegram. I just haven't been back all day, but I seen I had 5 missed messages from you. So I would click on the Telegram, but I don't really want to show you personal information unless you tell me it's okay to do. And if you do, I will have no problem clicking on the Telegram to see what you were asking me. So I just want to get your permission first because I like to keep people's stuff private. That's just what I do here. So do you guys understand with Bitcoin on the 30-minute time frame? We have to break this. We've already done the bearish engulfing candle, and we did the bearish divergence. On buying gold, is there a tax? I'm in New Jersey, and they want to charge me 600-ish for about around a 9,000 buy. That seems fucking ridiculous. Each individual state has their own tax. Michigan has its own rate. But that seems a little bit high to me. That is not a stupid question, Ryan. But yeah, each state has their own tax rate. Like Michigan is like 6-7%. I know Florida's like, when I visited Florida last time, it was like 10%. So it's definitely different. But we have a 6% sales tax in Michigan. And my friend, I can assure you, not a stupid question. In fact, the only stupid question is the one left unasked. So, not a stupid question at all. Keep firing them away, and I'll try to answer best I can. So, Bitcoin in the 4-hour time frame, we had a fake out to the top side. We never completed the bullish divergence, and now we've come back through. So, typically, I'm not saying it's busted, though, because this still can come down to 29,194 technically, without busting this pattern. So to say this pattern has been busted so far is a lie. It broke the uptrend, but it hasn't broke the key support as of yet. That's as simple as I can put it for everybody. It has not broke that key uptrending support as of yet. So we theoretically can't call this pattern dead. So that's Bitcoin. Let's see. 6% would be 540. What did I read? How much he 600-ish for about 9? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I thought that was 900. You said 9K. So 9K would be about, yeah. Okay. So 9K, that isn't as bad as it seems. I mean, we might have to call Gensler at this rate. Jesus. Thanks for filling that out, Bergie. Thanks for putting that there. Gary. And we're not talking about Gary from SpongeBob. XRP. In the 4-hourly, that's a big engulfing candle down, and we're about to pull the 20 back down to the 50. And this very well could prove a fake out. We've got the indicator that we were shown yesterday by somebody in our audience, which I think is pretty interesting. We've got the SSL channel. And I've been looking at it after he told me to see what it's saying for the buy and sells. And as you can see, it still has a sell from up here. It had a small buy, got us from here to here, but then it's had a sell ever since. Right about 401 area. And it called it pretty good there too. So busted the ascending triangle, back tested it as resistance. And now we seem to be falling through here, just ever so slowly. So, don't really like having the indicator out, but I want you guys to see where it's been calling it. So it said to buy here. The only problem with these, though, is it never gave the sell up here, remember. It came the sell way down here at the ascending triangle. So, I mean, this technically, it didn't save you much room for profit, but it definitely told you when to buy and then the last second sell. So that's why those are valuable. You put it up against what you already know, and then you see what happens. But right now we have the bearish engulfing candles. It's not looking great. And we've got 5 minutes and 41 seconds, but we did not push down on this candle, which means, are we going to come back up? Are we going to try to prove this is a fake out? Are we going to continue farther down? That's a good question, and that's what we're going to figure out tonight. We've only been on for 13 minutes, so we'll take this after like about 9:30 tonight, maybe a little later, depending on how I feel. But yeah, with the other indicators, I think it works out very well. And Electro is the one who, Electro_Nick is the one who showed me this yesterday. And I like how it's, absolutely, Electro. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for that. So, we're looking for the next 4 minutes and 54 seconds in this 30. For this either to come down here or retest and confirm that this is going to break through. If we get a confirmed retest up here at 39,992, this would be the ideal situation to take a short trade. Have your stop loss at the ascending triangle. And try to ride it down to at least 38,264. So my plan is if we can get up here tonight, at, this area right here, we're trying to get up to 39,985 here. I don't know, because I just got home, I haven't been able to pay attention to it as much. So it's at 39,847. We're trying to get back up to this range. And it looks like it could get back up there. It might be able to get back up here. We're trying to retest the bottom of this as resistance. That's what we're trying to do. And it just happens to be in a good area right here. But that's, we could come up a little higher, but we've already retested the ascending triangle up here. Failed it. Now we might come back up here. Or it just seems like it's trying to pull up a divergence here again in the 3 minute, which would pull the 20-day back through, and it's tight. And it could get you back up into like an area and this area. And that would ideally be the spot where you could try to short trade yourself. But so I wanted to go over this, but I also want to go over one more thing as well, everybody. So if we talk about the Fed, oh, I got to turn this back on. But the Fed rate hikes, I want to show you something. Because this all ties in, and I feel like a lot of times on Twitch, I don't come on here as often and show you some of the stuff I think I need to, because we get so caught up in trade some days. But we really need to pay attention. What the hell is going on? Did this die? My key? No. My keyboard. I might have to charge it. It did. Huh. It finally died. So we're not using the keyboard, so I have to use the screen. So, Fed. So the Fed rate hikes. So, look at this, guys. This is something I read from European Central Bank. And this is interesting with the European Central Bank. So, according to Reuters, so ECB signals rates lift off, eyes bigger move in September, and that's the ECB. I don't want to do this one because they'll probably be like, oh, you got to pay for this. So, European Central Bank confirms July rate hike plans, raises inflation projections significantly. And this is the European Central Bank. So annual consumers price inflation across the 19-member Euro area hit a fresh record high of 8.1% in May. Following its latest monetary policy meeting, the governing council announced it intends to raise its key interest rates by 25 basis points in July's meeting. So they expect to raise it in 25 in the European zone. So 25 on July 20th in the July meeting. But then, for now, the interest rate on the main refinancing operation marginal lending facility and deposit facility remain unchanged at 0.000%, 0.25%, and negative 0.5% respectively. So they're looking at a 25 basis point rate hike. So the reason I wanted to show you that is because now you correlate this with the Fed rate hikes USA. Whoops. And you see the 25 basis points in the European. Well, oops. because it brought up other stuff today because of what's going on in Europe. So this is all back to a month ago. So we're not going to be able to get, because it's all about the European Central Bank. A European Central Bank plans to raise its key interest rates. So yeah, all the ECB, they're raising key interest rates, 25 basis point rate hike. I believe in the USA we're going to get a 50 basis point rate hike. As we can see, we're continuing on this upward trajectory. In the 30-minute time frame for XRP, we would really like a retest back up a little bit higher. I don't know if we can get back up here, though, because this is likely only going to come up to... Where are we at right now? Yeah, see, it hasn't come all the way up yet, though. It's at 39,862, which means it's pushing upward pressure. And this could end up being a squeeze candle on the next candle. Ideally, you don't want to buy it down here, though, because what if it has a reversal back up? Here's a squeeze candle we talked about. So we're looking for a squeeze, and since it's pulling up, I would anticipate this to at least hit up here at 39984. Need some opinions, though, in the crowd. Howard, the indicator name, and it was found by Electro_Nick8. And it's called the SSL channel, and it's Miss Tricky is the one that I like. Miss Tricky and the Erwin Becker's, but the Miss Tricky is the one I have on now, which actually says buy or sell. So, that's what we're looking at, guys. That's what we're looking at. Let me go back to the audience now that I went through a 15 minutes of me just talking. Ryan, not as of yet. I haven't come to an agreement with them yet. I have to make sure that they're not shady. So I have to do I won't just sign the day of. I need to make sure it's legit. So it's going to take a couple days, but I've been in contact the last 2 days. So we'll see. There's just a few things that I'm trying to work out because I want to make sure it's legit and that we can withdraw our money first and foremost. Yeah, but Electro Nick, yeah, send it, absolutely. So we do have this, we've got a bullish engulfing candle if it can pull through here. I would almost believe that it's going to come up here. I can feel that it wants to come up here. I mean, it pulled up a lot. No problem, Howard. I can't believe there's 35 people watching this live stream right now. With how late I started. We'll see if anybody sends a bit. We'll see if anybody joins the TFAM. Or we'll see if we can get a follower. We have got none of the 3 so far in this live stream, which is okay. I'm talking to 35 of my friends, and that's all that matters. And this is where I want to be after well, not the actual funeral, but the remembrance day that I was at. And then tomorrow we lay to rest Mr. Crook, but it was a nice day. It was a nice day, sharing a lot of memories. Terry, thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot to me. You're 395. Make sure you check my Twitch homepage. Click on my YouTube partnered page and join the more than almost 11,000 subscribers. I think we're like 50 away from 11,000. Maybe even closer now. Have I renewed my subscription? Yes, you have. Thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate that. But yeah, Ryan, you've got the second month badge in front of your name, which is the Tom's Army emote that you see in front of you. So you definitely are the second month. But I appreciate that, Ryan. And XRP2022, I did see that you joined Tom's Army. I really appreciate that. Terry, Tony Stark, awesome. That is awesome. I love seeing that, Tony. Is it just me not getting no, that's not just you. That's something that happens with all the platforms for some reason. They're very bad at giving out notifications. But make sure on Twitch that you turn on the notifications. Because you actually have to turn it on Twitch. And then what was that? Wow, CW, holy crap. 1,200 bits? That's incredibly generous of you. I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea how much I appreciate that, especially on a day like today. That's like incredibly generous. I can't even believe you just sent that. And 300 bits from HJ Than You. Wow, guys, thank you so much. That's awesome. And no problem, Brian, cool, thanks. I also pay for another. What do you mean, Ryan? I think you pay. I mean, on YouTube, if you do something separate on there, obviously. But on here, you've definitely paid. And it looks like for XRP right here, guys, it looks like we're going to get that push over like we were talking about. Why we wouldn't have shorted the market yet. Because it looked like it needed to come up a little bit. But, guys, I really appreciate the generosity of the follows. Anybody who's joined the TFAM, which you can see there's a lot of people part of the TFAM and this Twitch. It's crazy. I appreciate the bits. I always try to come here because I want... At the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in life. And like I tell Julie, I like to be the voice of consistency. And I like to come on and be able to talk to everybody. So I embrace this role. So 39,886. Man, we really want it to pull up here. I do. And it's not at a bad spot here, but I would really love for this to come up here real quick with no volume, because this is a volumeless push-up. And let's go into the 3-minute. You can see how volumeless of a push-up this is. And I would love for it to get up here to the 30-day, ladies and gentlemen. I would love it. Now, that's XRP. Now, market setup shows like DGB comes over the 20-day and the 3-minute, starting to push up here, so it's a good time to show it. In the 30-minute, we have a bearish divergence that has started, or a bearish cross, not a divergence because it hasn't come all the way down yet. But how typically do we see a retest as it's coming through the 100-day? That's something that I've noticed a lot with these. Now, the one thing is we've got the downtrending or the uptrending support, and you backtest it as resistance here. That could be the end of this as well, because of the area we're in. So if 1193 doesn't break to the upside, that's when it can come farther down. But this looks like a bear flag, and it looks like it's gonna do one of these where it has this, and it might only do this, but it looks like it wants to do this to come back down. I mean, I see it so often that it's becoming second nature. So I'd really like to know what you guys think about what we're seeing here. Are we on the right page here? Do you think we're looking at the right stuff, or do you think we're full of crap, or do you think I'm full of crap right now? Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. But if you do it based on what the charts are saying. Because, guys, I massage the charts. Oh, yeah. I do. I massage the charts. I see the support and resistance line. I make sure that it's feeling okay in the area it's at. We go from there. We've engulfed to the top side, but haven't really pushed all the way through. We're looking for a little bit more of a move up here to the 30-day. I mean, the 20-day on the 30-minute time frame. Because I really don't like to buy unless it's come back and back test this when I'm getting in. And I do like to short more than going long because there's less fees. I'll tell you that much. A lot less fees on KuCoin, like CW said, when you're shorting. On average, when I'm going long on a $1,000 position, it's about $11 in, $11 out, which is $22. On going short, the average is about $3 to $4 on the in and out, which is, $6 to $8. That's a huge difference. So then your P&L is going to be affected differently as well. So CW, I appreciate those tips that you shared when it came to the shorting game. That's a huge, huge, huge reason why it's better to short than go long if you're leverage trading, in my opinion. Plus, it's a lot easier to short it. I found, personally, it's a lot easier to short. I made a lot of money going long, too. But it's a lot easier going against the grain. So I'm going to go check on Julie real quick. The Booner, thanks for the follow. 396. Only 4 away from 400 here. Love it. Because of your stop that you told me about, how you almost fell, you probably stretched and tore something. Yeah, but it hurt before that. I know, but that adds to it. Well, I don't want to miss the funeral. It's not like this isn't one that I want to miss. Do you want this or no? Okay, sorry about that, guys and gals. I'm back. Just had to do a little parenting duty. XRP seems like it did not make it all the way up there, but it is a squeeze candle still, as anticipated. Hopefully it can finish its job and give us a little pull to the top side. Because we didn't have... I mean, look at this, guys. That's fucked. This is a... Man. Look at USD. That's XDC. Now we got XRP. That was very little volume here. So on the squeezed candle... Man... it's just, it's on Disney Plus. I have The Simpsons on in the background. But yeah, they still make new episodes. I haven't watched the new episodes in a couple years. Because I don't really watch TV. But on Disney Plus, I like to put on in the background now during the classes. Episodes. But yeah, as far as I know, they're still making new episodes. So Bitcoin's down 342. We haven't had a lot of volume to push us down past these zones. So... I would love to see us come down here, but I would really like to see a back test here so that maybe I could position myself in a position here to go short. I'm trying to find a proper short here, but I'm also trying to show you guys the correct market setup. So, I know the Fed talked. See, but it's not showing anything today with our Fed. Because of the EU having their rate hikes, that's all that keeps coming up about the ECB. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is a good one to share with you guys as well. So the Fed, I seen this earlier, and this is one thing I wanted to read. It's only a 2-minute read. So Fed, the 30-plus year bull market in interest rates is over, strategist says. Don't expect inflation to come down. What the hell? Don't expect inflation to come down anytime soon, says Ellen Hazen, chief market strategist at FL Putnam. We think that inflation has probably peaked and will be declining towards the rest of the year. Wrong. That's absolutely 100% bullshit. Hazen told Yahoo Finance Live, I will 100% guarantee inflation has not peaked. And I dare say it's just come off the bottom. Barely. The reason for that is that companies have a wide variety of different factors leading into inflation. There are higher labor costs, there are higher fuel prices, higher transport and logistics prices, higher commodities prices, and some of these are going to come off, but they won't come off until the time. Hazan recently joined the show to discuss personal... I can't believe that he said that we're probably peaking. Is he out of his fucking mind? Well, that loses all credibility. PC inflation market growth and the outlook for the Fed out of its Federal Open Market Committee meeting, FOMC, next week. Before the Fed begins to ease off the brakes, Hazan explains the inflation needs to be down well below 5%, and we don't know how quickly that can happen because of the uncertainty and volatility. Hazen states the Fed is going to stay hawkish throughout the rest of the year. The Fed has already begun quantitative tightening. That's interesting if they stay hawkish. Since we already know they started quantitative tightening. Hazen also said that the Fed coming to the rescue is unlikely. The 30-plus year bull market and interest rates is over, and from here on in, rates are going to be higher. The market is expecting as many as 7 rate hikes this year. Tej inflation, Hazen is looking at companies that have high free cash flow generation. She cited in staples retailing companies like CVS, which generates 100% of cash free flow, blah, 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 12 times earnings, which is what you want. That's what you want, something that's producing 12 times over earnings. That's good. That means your P ratio will be better. 200% free cash flow from income. So that's what we're looking at, guys. I just wanted to read that to you real quick, and gals, because it's important. It's important. Holy crap. XRP 2022, 1,000 bits? Wow. That's insanity. Thank you so much. That's incredibly generous of you. Yeah, XRP XR billionaires. A lot of regulatory news in the air. Leverage a little risky right now. It is. It's always risky, though. That's why I have stop losses strategically placed. Sometimes it'll cost me anywhere from 30 to 130 bucks if I miss. XRP is definitely a rabbit hole. It sure is. Cyber Center. I love them. Laugh out loud. Name another crypto with them. Laugh out. There's a reason. Dinner and a show. Yep. Yes, sir. Good evening, Noah. Welcome in. I'm glad that you could tune in. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to bring you this information. And it's also an honor and a privilege for me to have each of the 37 people that are part of this live stream right now. You're incredibly important to me, as I had an emotional day. But the first thing I thought of when I came back home, besides seeing Julie and my son, was to get this stuff on the air, to do what we do here. Because we're a family here. And we got to do what we got to do here because we're all trying to stay ahead. I'll come check on you, okay? Formula. We gotta get more. I need to order more. Yeah. I don't know. They still have a shortage in the stores.
I don't think this is considered a shortage.
You can think of a better way to get ice and recreate it.
Hey, Uphold, this bag of ice is heavy.
Thank you.
Ooh, a heavy bag. Those are chock full of heady goodness.
Hey, it's a teddy bear. Look, gross. Probably this You're ready.
Okay, guys and gals. I apologize. I know sometimes I have to leave, but you know I'm dealing with a lot here. So, but Julie's good. Told her to go lay down because her foot's all swollen, and she had to take on more role today because I was gone the last like 6 hours. So, she's a little sore. But we're here, and we see we're going up a little bit like we called for. I'm happy to see this because if we're looking for any kind of opportunity, We need to go up. Steven_Worley, thanks for the follow from my YouTube channel. I appreciate you. You're 397, I believe. We're almost to 400 here on Twitter now. I can't believe it. I mean Twitch. Look at this, Julie. 399 on Twitch. Look at this. That's 399. 399 on Twitch.
One
Look
more
at this.
person.
399. If you're watching and you want to be the 400th follower, join my Twitch now. Because I appreciate that, J Godfrey 007 for the follow. You are 399. Steven 398. How's my formula holding up? I heard the FDA was stopping imports at our borders and destroying it because it didn't have the ingredients. Yep. No, I had to order actually our toddler formula. Ooh. I had to order it on Amazon, believe it or not, the last time, and now we're low. So, and we give our almost 3-year-old, we give him a toddler formula for the vitamins. So, because he doesn't eat, he's not a good eater as of yet, kind of like his dad. I eat healthier foods, but I don't eat a lot of foods. He eats not so healthy foods. But yeah, the FDA is such a bunch of... They're here for us, right? Mm-hmm. Look at this, though. Guys, this came absolutely on the USD up to the 20-day. And of course I walked away for that split second, but we're not up all the way yet. What time? I can't believe there's 42 people here tonight with how late it is. Absolutely, you need to. I'm forcing you to. Go lay down, Julie. I love you. Yes, you do. We'll massage each other's calves. Earning. No. You're not distracting. Julie distracted. In a good way. I had to give kisses. Never too busy to give kisses. Remember that. Never too busy. So, the 20-day at 39951 is what rejected us so far. The 5-minute, multiple rejections at the 100-day. The 3-minute is... Ooh. Because ideally what could happen here, guys, and we'll probably see it in the 1 minute. See how we started the bullish cross? Now we're going to come down and test. Likely what happens here is we're going to get up here like we talked about to start this live stream. And then, if you look at it through the different time periods, what could happen? Well, then we could possibly maybe have a fake out divergence here, but this likely is going to come through here, even in the 3-minute. The higher time frames are telling us that we need to go down farther. The shorter time frames, you always have these immediate retests. This is why, no matter what, I've learned on a 20x trade, if you're looking for a short, you are buying as close to the 20-day on the 30-minute as you can, especially when you already have this bearish cross of the 20 and the 20 crossing the 50 and the 100, and now waiting for the last move. This is where you would get the retest of the 20-day right here to confirm that the 200-day busts, and there's no support structure, so it'd come up here and just break right through. Otherwise, a way that it can prove that there is support structure, hits the 20-day, bounces on the 200, and then continues. You've seen that a lot too, correct? But that's how you could prove support here very quickly. Ooh. You want a snack, buddy? Alright, guys, I'm just bringing... My son grabbed his snack and brought it to us, so... Looks like we'll be giving him a snack. Sorry, guys. I really apologize. But my son brought me a snack, so I'm not going to tell him no. So I'm going to open it and give it to him. Okay, I am back. Son has a snack. But he walked out here so cute with the little bag of veggie straws, and he's like, here, Dad. Alright, so let's see in the 3-minute. Man, we're starting to get hamstrung here. We really want, I wanted to... And like, here's the thing. We've already crossed the 50 and the 100. So, theoretically, the one thing that happens is it comes up here. Sometimes it does get rejected by the 200, and that's what the caution was. But I think it might try to come up here. If I'm guessing right. Remember when we came on? I was tempted buying, but I said that this was likely going to turn into a squeeze candle at best, or at worst. No, at best. And it ended up being an engulfing candle to the top side. Now, if this can properly test this, we already know we're going to come through and finish this bearish divergence. We already know this. We can see the pattern. We broke the ascending triangle. And then we're going to come down to the true support of the much bigger ascending triangle. So the pattern's playing out in smaller and larger patterns. And that's the key thing to remember here. Hey, Ernie, I appreciate that. Really, I really do. That touched 29,577. Okay. 29,000. What touched 29,000? Oh, right here. 29,550 it hit. And see how it reversed now? Now we're trying to get some kind of confirmation that Bitcoin is. And we would need to back test this at the 20-day, which we're right there. This is literally right in that area. So if I wasn't so damn specific when I buy into something, I would already take the chance on XRP. But I still feel like this can come up all the way here. I've just seen it so much where it fools people, and then you get a quick divergence in the fucking 3-minute. Or it just gets an outright rejection up here, but look at how much higher up we are. When we first came on the air, we were down here. I mean, we were talking about this coming up. And I think we might have got caught here as well. But we're going to be patient, and unless we can find something we really want, there's no point. There's no point. Do you guys understand? Yes or no? If you're watching, yes or no, does that make sense? I just want to know, and then we'll move on. And for the record, I love each and every one of you, and I'm blessed and honored to have you watching me right now. High hopes, we've got high hopes. And the funny thing is, if we're going to start a divergence here, a bullish cross, we're going to have to come back down likely as well. That's the other option. We could come down, but I really want it to come up and not come down. I want it to go up. Come on, show some strength. Because it could come down here, bounce it at 39,846, then continue up. But I would like it to show a little bit of strength and get us to where we need to go. Ernie, yep, awesome. XRP 2022, awesome. I'm vote. Michael, Lori had nothing but good things to say about you, my friend. Like, talked about how good of a friend you were, like best friends from elementary and up. And it was really nice to be able to talk to her about, you know, like her dad and stuff, Mr. Crook. And we just talked about how small of a world it is. And she said that she would talk to you on Facebook. And she really said a lot of good things about you. So I'll see her again tomorrow when we lay her father out to rest. But it's really a small world. And just for you, Ernie, just for you and everybody who appreciates it, Sunny Days, sang by, oh yes, yours truly, XRP Future Millionaire. Sunny days, sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Only for $9.99 a month. Boardage! You just came into Sunny Days. It's something that I started doing on YouTube some 11,000 subscribers ago when I was just a little guy on YouTube, which I still am, but 11,000 deep. I came up with the song. And now, just because you don't know what kind of fuckery you're walking into, that's the recorded version that somebody recorded of me live. The one time I didn't swear. This is the actual, because you want to know, I'm going to sing Sunny Days live as well, so you can see both versions. Ladies and gentlemen, the sunny days are here again. Oh, sunny days, oh, what a day. Oh, sunny days, oh, what a day. I wear glasses, and my screen won't work, 'cause I can't see. Look at this. I can't see, guys, because my screen... There we go. I can't see a motherfucking thing. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. XRP will reign supreme. Let's just not get caught in the fun. Oh, we're gonna crash, and we did, and we have, and we know we will farther. Oh yeah, but now the manipulation starts before the Fed talks. Oh yeah, but we're going farther down. Don't be stupid. Keep your money out. So there's Sunny Days live, even though it was all messed up because it wouldn't let me put the glasses on at first. But there's a rendition of Sunny Days live and Sunny Days from what somebody in the audience took together. So been binging the YouTube vids for a few. Awesome, Boardage. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's Boardage. That's what I came up with when XRP would slump and we were in about a year and, I don't know, 15 months ago. But we ended up riding it to 450%. We blame Sunny Days for allowing us to get those great gains, because when everybody was sad and out and depressed when XRP would go down, I would sing Sunny Days. And now I still sing Sunny Days when I think we're going to crash, or in the future at some point when we finally hit the bottom, we're going to be singing the greatest Sunny Days of all times. Sunny Bottoms. And that's a joke. And guys, tell me one other person who does your crypto that made up a song like that and it's transpired into what it has over the last 15 months. Like, that was something I did the first time and people laughed at me. And then after about 2 weeks, they were like, you know, I kind of like that. And then it started growing. And now Sunny Days, I think I want to make a shirt of Sunny Days. Over a year ago when you sang it so gently and it was beautiful. If you do it like that again, I'm snagging the audio and making it bailed. Oh, awesome, Pizza Breath. I have done one or two where I've listened to it back, and I really, really, Cyber Future Digibite. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah. I love Digibite. I know XRP2022. I have the same problem, believe it or not. I, too, cannot watch other YouTubers. I can watch Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Crypto Mentor 99 I like, but now he's gone on to that Novatech, whatever the hell that stuff is. Which makes money, but he's kind of gone away from his crypto stuff. I still love him to death, though. He gives out great info. And if there was anybody I was going to trust in a venture, it would be him, so. But I like listening to Derek Plaza as well. He's one that I like. Not just for XRP, but every now and then he does like a life type of things. And like, I kind of want to start doing life updates. I'm not kidding. Yes or no, does this sound stupid? I want to start doing life updates on my XRP Future Millionaire station. And it'll just say life update number 1. And we'll continue on as I do it. But just life in general. Maybe not even my life, but life in general. The direction of life. The good and the bad and the ugly and the real. So, but yeah, so XRP is coming up exactly, guys. This is exact. Do you remember? William, welcome in. Always good to see a friendly face after going to put somebody to rest. Well, technically they're not to rest until tomorrow, but after the viewing. Hey, no problem, William. I didn't start until, I want to say about an hour ago, maybe 56 minutes ago. And yeah, I'm going to have to go eventually, but I'm embracing this live stream. So we're looking to see if we have a cross here. And then on the 30-minute, what we're looking at is if the 20-day holds, or if we get a retest all the way back up here, which we've already had up here, so it's not necessary. 30-minute volume. First 9 minutes hasn't been great. That's not going to get the job done over a 30-minute period. It would probably have just about a little bit less volume, but it is pushing up, guys. Like, spectacular call to start. Maybe we should, you know. And then somebody would be like, well, why didn't you go long from down here? Well, we got on, it was about 36.7, 36.747. So that's about a 12% move if you're leverage trading. But I don't like to go long. I would rather go short if I can. It costs less. It costs less to go short. The fees are less. Yes, we can, Pizza Breath. We absolutely can. I agree. Life, mental health, and creative health. I 100% agree with that, especially in the crypto space. We could use more of it. XLM, I've been going back and forth briefly, but the only reason I've been looking at XRP is because of that positioning of the 20-day and 30-minute time frame. Ooh. Look at that recovery by XLM jumping over the 20-day already. Man, XLM's in a... Ooh. If we're going to have a cross here and have a run back up, this is where we could have a unique play. And literally, you have the stop loss. Ooh, now I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued here. Hold on. Because of the positioning. Fuck, it already moved that little bit. Damn it. I was going to put it right here. Damn it. Damn it. We don't want it to run up, though, if we're going to do it. But everything's on a weird spot. So let's not get carried away here and go long. But I'm showing you guys what could intrigue. If I read that correct. It sure did bounce 100%. You called it on the Twitch 3 nights ago, or 2 nights ago, I believe. I will not ignore that ask, William. We will go to Luna Classic. I like looking at long because there's opportunities to make a lot of money, but you have to literally put it in at the exact moment because it's moving by 2-3% at a time. But we're trying... Oh, how did I go back to Bitcoin? I meant to go to XLM. So in USDT... Well, I like to look at USD unless I'm in a trade. So, I mean, that is a prototypical bound trade here. There's just... One thing we got to be cautious of is look at that atrocious volume. But if we got a nice push of volume here, you could have this pushback up here, but are we going to be able to do it? I don't know. I would love to take a gamble because we're on the air and just buy it here and have the stop loss somewhere in this area for either XRP. But I don't want to do XLM because XRP we've been waiting this entire time. And I think a short opportunity is going to start. So I don't want to force something. Lunk is at 7883. God, I want to short this so fucking bad. That volume's crashing, rising price, crashing volume. It's fulfilled this first bull flag. I mean, there's not very much volume. In the 4-hourly, we are showing some weird signs though. That Lunk, it does have volume picking up in the 4-hour, as you can see. Noticeably more volume. And if we make this cross here in the smaller time frames, which we already have, I think, in the 1. We've already had a bullish cross here in the 1 hour, the 20 and the 50, 20 cross the 50 and the 100. So I mean, is it intriguing? Yeah, it is. Is it dangerous? Yeah, because it's about to go. My shit balls. God, it's so hard though. How do you do this though? So this is coming down. Damn it, it already pulled a little bit. 7904 approximately. Okay. Let me see if I'm calculating this right. And guys, this is a teaching moment. This is incredibly dangerous. Oh, look at this. It's only letting you 5x leverage trade. This is definitely about to crash. Look at Lunk. It's only letting you... Oh, this is incredibly less dangerous now, and I'm willing to do it. This is incredibly less dangerous now. So 5x. Let's say we get it at 7906. It's about a 16% move to retouch the 20-day. And only on a 5x leverage. Come on, come back up a little higher, you bastard. Give me the squeeze candle and I'll buy. Give me the squeeze. No, the squeeze. It's incredibly dangerous, though, here, guys. But I think I'm in a gambling mood. And I think this is coming back down to here. Unless it can hold itself, so I would just put the stop loss. What is that? Man, that's still kind of a high stop loss from where it's at. Holy moly. Ooh, here we go. Here's that squeeze I was talking about. Remember? Come on, a little higher. How high is this top? 7981. I can't believe it's only at 5x that it'll let you do. Will it let you do more to buy? Nope. Yeah, see, some fuckery's going on with this again. I would be very careful here. Whenever it won't let you properly leverage trade, like just yesterday, you guys seen when I did this on the air, it was going to let me do it properly. So the number it would have to fill is literally right where it's at. And then we would have our stop loss, like, I mean... It's literally getting in that spot now. It's in that spot. Come on. There you go. 7988. That's the spot. Is that it just could make a choppy sideways movement over the next day and just keep liquidating longs and shorts? Yep. It absolutely could. This play... would be more you're buying in right before it ends up dropping down, but I might have... It's so So it would have to be at the top like it is right now. So watch this. And it might not even fill it properly is the problem. So 7.9. Oh, now it's at 7.99. So 7. What the hell? So 79920. It says that 794. It's incredibly dangerous, though. It's an incredibly dangerous trade. But this is the area where you would do it and put the stop loss just above, because then you're risking the absolute minimum here. And I mean, being on such a low leverage trade, I think I'm willing to do this because it's only a 5x. Transfer? What the fuck? And now it already went 7.9 at fucking 5. What the hell? And I'd rather not at 7.95. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't give me the 20x option on here, but damn it. I wanted to get it at the squeeze part of the candle. Seeing it for whatever reason, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Come on, 798. Because it's got to be right at the top of this candle. Otherwise, it's fucked. Wait a minute. What does that say? By the way, halt my last stuff did well for a while. Okay. Yeah, William, that's why I stopped. You had a 20x option on desktop. On Lunk right now, because I can do 20x on other things, just Lunk won't let me for some reason. Fuck. I really wanted it up here. I really did when I seen that number. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why it's only giving me 5x, because if I go, when I tried to do it yesterday, it gave me 20x. If I go to XRP or any of these other ones, it's still 20x. So I'm just going to, just because Lunk's going to be too hard to do that, I'm going to stick away from it. But guys, I'm going to have to go shortly. I know we've been on. I do appreciate everybody. So XLM USDT. At a very intriguing spot. 139420 is technically the area, and it's at 139660, just over, or 139384, so just under. What am I talking about? Okay, so it looks like we could start breaking down here. Before I leave, what do you guys think? Are we going to break up or break down? I just want to know. Up or down? William, I am glad to hear that. Yep, I don't see any problem with that, William. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's why I almost don't mind seeing the Luna at 5x. It's going to take a lot more to liquidate. Hey, Pizza Brat gifted his 26 sub in the channel. That is incredibly awesome. And JLegs77 gets the donation. That's awesome. I can't even thank you enough. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Pizza Breath, look at this. For a short position, look where it's at. It has the engulfing candle. Not great volume, but it's at a spot right now. This is either going to end up being a fake out in the next hour, Or this would be the start of how it failed here. This would be the start of it coming up and starting a bullish cross. A small one at that, but a cross. Man, Monk is really fucking tempting me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. 79. 98. Because there's small moments in time where you can catch things at a candle like this, and this is the one candle that's like this. This is considered a squeeze candle. And now it can go horribly wrong, but you can put a stop loss right above the squeeze candle if you can get it at the top. So, 7. Whoops. God, it's just the price is showing so fucking many different things. And 797 isn't that bad. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. It's on a squeeze candle. Oops. That's interesting. And the volume is extremely low. It sure is. It really is. This is almost like a fucking gift for what we're trying to do right now. See why I was hesitant to fill that until it came into that area? Whoops. Oh, it already came way through where I was at. Shit. God, there's no volume. There's like no volume here at all. I wish it would have filled up there at 8-0. I would have been a little quicker. We sure can. Yeah, it's too hard to get into that. So I want to look at XRP real quick because something like what it feels. What were you saying about your indicators? So the SSLG, you know. Or not, I need the other one. I love seeing what all you guys are looking at. I already entered on an XRP short with the SSL CCI strategy. What was your entry price out of curiosity? And then let's go to GPL because, guys, my son, he's getting ready for bed and I got to go do what I got to do. GPL is at a very, very, very difficult spot. Because we might have the funny thing is this, where to fire the sell way up here on the 1 minute. But if you look at this in a realistic pattern, I mean, it's getting closer to the bottom. But, I mean, it doesn't look great. We are printing higher lows, which is a good sign. But let me take these indicators off. So here's the immediate short-term pattern, pizza breath. And then I gotta go after we look at this stuff because I gotta go to the funeral tomorrow and yada yada yada. Mentally exhausted, but I had a good time with this live stream and I'm glad I did it. We could just be filling this out in the immediate short term. That's what it looks like we're filling out. If I'm trying to be like, okay, what are we doing here? That's what it looks like. Looks like we're filling that out to me. And this is getting towards the support, so the opportunity to buy would be, it's close, 16.13, and then we would realistically be able to ride this back up to like 17.82. If it didn't break out, and that would be a 7.5% move back up. And then if it broke out, well, it needs to break out eventually. But you would have to break over this downtrend before you break out. So just remember that downtrend must be broken. It's that simple. So that's GPL for you in a nutshell. But what I'm hoping for is that GPL is starting some massive reversal here is what I'm hoping for. And then it gets a double tap over here at 21 cents. I know it's not huge. But from down at 1660 range, I mean, you're talking a better than 44% move. So that's what I'm hoping for. It may not happen because if it breaks through this bottom, then we go down lower. And you know where that is. If we go down lower, it's like 12 cents is the next level. And that's going to be the lowest it's been in an incredibly long time. Incredibly long time. But the double bottom, or 1440, I mean, the double bottom. So that would be, what is that, another 20% from here roughly? If it breaks this. 12.10% if it breaks this. So just pay attention. Just pay attention is all I'm saying. God, that volume is crashing. I'm curious what your, oops. Fired a buy right here. And I'm like I said, I know I've seen this before. Try to get it when it comes through. No, not long. Shit.
Now remember, the instant you finish it, I own your soul for.
Hey, wait. If I don't finish this last bite, you don't get my soul, do you?
Technically, no, but.
I'm smarter than the devil. I'm smarter than the devil.
Where are we at right now? Shit, it confused me when it came off the screen. Now it feels like it's going to go up. So I didn't pull the trigger. Sorry, I like looking at that. I sent the video in Telegram, but it needs to use the Becker one to be accurate. Alright, I'll take a look at that and I'll have this set up.
Oh, you Americans with your due process fair trials.
5x short on Luna at 79,810.
Very well. You'll have the trial tomorrow at the stroke of midnight. Till then, you're going to spend the day in hell.
Well, I hope that works out. It's just so risky. I don't even know how you got in. I can't even time it right.
So you like donuts, eh? Well, have all the donuts in the world.
I don't know, that volume's picking up in the 5 minutes, so be careful. If you're in that position, I don't know how much you put in, hopefully not like a shit ton. The 5 minute volume is starting to pick up here, so that's not always the greatest of signs that it's coming down. This could immediately push up. That's the risk. I mean, when I was going, I was literally going to have a real tight stop loss, but now it seems to be going the opposite fucking way. Oh yeah, it's going the other way now. Oh, fuck me.
Don't you worry. I watched Matlock in a bar last night. The sun wasn't on, but I think
But that's why I was trying to target it on the 30 minute. That's what I was saying. I was trying to target it where it only had that much room here, and then I would have the stop loss right there. So I was trying to buy the very top. But this still looks like it's going to come down. It keeps breaking up here. Alright, Ernie, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. It seems like it's going to keep breaking up and then break down. Eventually it'll have the pull through, but you see how fast it just gained 3%? Like, that just gained 3% that quick. That's the problem. No, Ernie, that's perfectly fine. I'm actually glad you did it like that so you can get used to, But that's the fuckery with Luna right now, or Lunk. Whoops. So one more look and then I gotta go, guys. XLM on the 30 minute is actually, if we were gonna break down, this is a good spot. Because then you could have your stop loss right here above this wick, because then if it breaks that, you wouldn't want to be in. But I'm looking for strategic spots if it were to break down. Now, if the whole market's going to go up, obviously that's not, going to fly. And the market does, it's not 100% suggesting it's going to go up, but it's suggesting that we're not getting enough sell volume right now. And these are two pretty big wick pullbacks, but you've got to find strategic points, though, if you're going to take gambles. And these might not be the best places. But do you see what I'm talking about? If you got it on the 20-day, what would happen? But, all right, guys, I got to go, though. I got to go deal with my son. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know we started looking at that side of the trading, but I know that's what everybody in here was looking at, so. And we haven't finished the bearish divergence yet, so that's why I think you get a couple retests in here, and that's what we started at the start of the show. You get the retest up here, and then you could ride the last impulse move. I mean, and it's not like it's not these huge fucking moves. But from a leverage trading standpoint, even if you wrote it down to there, or even if it came down to here, that's still a good trade. But I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I really do. It meant a lot to me. Stay blessed, everybody.